Hello friends, welcome to A to Z Dentistry. This video focuses on important MCQs related to tongue. Intrinsic muscles of tongue are derived from occipital myotomes, cervical myotomes, pharyngeal arch of mesoderm, all of the above. Occipital myotomes. Intrinsic muscles of tongue derived from occipital myotomes, except palatoglossus. Palatoglossus derived from pharyngeal arches. Posterior one-third of tongue developed from first pharyngeal arch, second pharyngeal arch, third pharyngeal arch, fourth pharyngeal arch. Third pharyngeal arch. Anterior two-third of tongue developed from first pharyngeal arch or mandibular arch, and posterior one-third from third pharyngeal arch. Posterior most part developed from fourth pharyngeal arch. Muscle helps in protrusion of tongue. Genioglossus, transverse, styloglossus, palatoglossus. Genioglossus. Genioglossus helps in protrusion of tongue. Styloglossus, retraction of tongue. Hyoglossus helps depression of tongue, and palatoglossus for elevation of tongue. Which of the following is a fan-shaped muscle of the tongue? Genioglossus, hyoglossus, styloglossus, palatoglossus. Genioglossus. Genioglossus is the fan-shaped muscle of tongue. It's also known as safety muscle of tongue. Main arterial supply of tongue is lingual artery, tonsillar artery, ascending pharyngeal artery, facial artery. Lingual artery. Main arterial supply of tongue is lingual artery, and the tonsillar artery and ascending pharyngeal artery also supplies root of the tongue. Posterior one-third of the tongue drains into submental nodes, submandibular nodes, jugulo-omohyoid nodes, all of the above. Jugulo-omohyoid nodes. Tip of the tongue drains into submental nodes. Then anterior two-third of tongue drains into submandibular nodes. Posterior one-third drains into jugulo-omohyoid nodes. Motor nerve supply to muscles of tongue by hypoglossal nerve, lingual nerve, chorda tympani nerve, glossopharyngeal nerve. Hypoglossal nerve. Motor nerve supply to muscles of tongue by hypoglossal nerve. Nerve supply to palatoglossus muscle. Hypoglossal nerve, lingual nerve, glossopharyngeal nerve, accessory nerve. Accessory nerve. All the intrinsic and extrinsic muscles of tongue supplied by hypoglossal nerve, except palatoglossus. Palatoglossus supplied by accessory nerve. Sensory nerve supplied to the anterior two-third of tongue by hypoglossal nerve, lingual nerve, chorda tympani nerve, glossopharyngeal nerve. Lingual nerve. Sensory nerve supplied to anterior two-third of tongue by lingual nerve and posterior one-third by glossopharyngeal nerve. Which of the following structure not present deep to hyoglossus muscle? Lingual artery, genioglossus, glossopharyngeal nerve, hypoglossal nerve. Hypoglossal nerve. Structure present deep to Hyoglossus muscles are lingual artery, genioglossus, glossopharyngeal nerve, stylohyoid ligament, intrinsic muscles of tongue. Nerve of taste for anterior two-thirds of tongue by chorda tympani, glossopharyngeal nerve, hypoglossal nerve, lingual nerve. Chorda tympani. Taste sensation from anterior two-thirds of tongue carried by chorda tympani nerve and the posterior one-third by glossopharyngeal nerve, posterior most part by vagus nerve. It's all about the topic tongue. See you with a new video. Thank you.